Men, what is something that your wife or girlfriend dislikes about herself that you actually find attractive?
Story 1.
Her hair is going gray, and I think it's just the best. She hates the idea of getting older. I love growing older with her. Oh, yes, seriously, so Bruh. My wife's gray hairs drive me wild. Damn, I wish she wouldn't dye her hair. Mine just says, after I retire. Because she says people treat gray-haired ladies like they are idiots. She's an IT, fair enough. Women embracing their gray is so hot. I am so disappointed in women that think they are judged for getting old. Shut up. You're legitimately hotter. Edit. Yes. As we get older, it takes twice as much effort to stay attractive. It's the same shit for men. You think it's easy having a six-pack in your 40s or 50s. Getting older doesn't make you invisible. Your lack of effort does. What they're running into is having to try for the first time in their lives, and most of them aren't ready for that. They're used to men just throwing themselves at them, and they get older, and have to put in a bit of effort, and that freaks them out, and they feel invisible. Older women that put in a bit of effort are legitimately hot as duck. I would openly state that Jennifer Aniston now is hotter than Jennifer Aniston in the Friends era. She stayed with it and embraced her grays. Ugh, get it, the ones that try and put in a tiny amount of effort, and make the initiation, and put themselves out there, they're living their best lives. I know, it's unfair to compare to an extremely attractive Hollywood icon, but the point stands. Put a little effort in, you're still very much in the game. I would argue ahead of the curve.
Story 2.
That she likes to talk a lot. I actually enjoy listening to her talk. Because her voice is like something crafted from God himself. She always says, "Are you even listening? I feel like I'm talking too much." And then when I recite everything she said, for the past 20 to 30 minutes, she kind of blushes. This is adorable. A perfect match. That is the kindest way I've ever heard someone say. That would drive me crazy. I love when my girlfriend starts rambling. Unfortunately, I am ADHD, and often get so distracted by how amazing her voice sounds, that I completely blank on the actual words. This is so cute too. You guys are making me regaining faith in humanity. The quiet partner and the talkative partner, the perfect blend. I'm quieter, they talk more, they sing too. I don't usually care too much. I love what they talk about. I only care when I'm overstimulated, and need a little quiet, and they need all the stimulation. Lol. But I'll listen to them all the time.
Story 3.
She's always complaining about her butt. I think it's amazing though. Going a bit beyond, but my wife will be like, "Wow, I look like I had to cram myself in this shirt." And all I'm thinking is, "Wow, look at them hoobs." Same with pants. Complains about butt, but all I want to do is touch it, 'cause it looks so good. It is funny how society went from "does my butt look big in this" to whatever the duck those thick OnlyFans and Instagram girls are.
Story 4.
Her sneeze. She's not like super self-conscious about it, but she acknowledges it's a bit weird. I think it's cute. She does a normal splutter, and about half a second later this little feminine chew. That's totally not part of the sneezy chaos. It's kinda like Hannah, spiciest, chew. I have a pretty weird sneeze. My husband has never not parroted it directly after. I'm pretty sure he loves it. It's so weird how different people's sneezes are. I know someone who has the most adorable high-pitched little chew, and another where it literally sounds like someone is murdering her. Like a blood-freezing scream, straight from a horror movie. First few times I heard it, I got an immediate surge of adrenaline thinking she found a dead body or something. I have this sneeze. My husband at the time coined it as a happy chew sneeze. I have a variety of sneezes. Actually, and I remember him liking that about me. I had to legit laugh at how accurately you described it. It's cute that you like it. Oh, I do this and I love how you have described it. I never thought anything of it until a certain group started telling me to change it. Because I'm not sneezing right. Every time I sneeze, I get, that was not a real sneeze. But I still get the sneeze relief. And I'm not holding it in. And have no idea why the chew happens. And well, I'm so happy for her, that you find this cute. I'm so happy that this isn't just another thing that's used against her to make her feel small.
Story 5.
My wife has slightly crooked front teeth. She hates it and constantly says she wants to get cosmetic dentistry to fix it the moment it becomes financially feasible. I, however, love it. It's one of the things I've always loved the most about her physical appearance, because it's so unique to her, and I find it so adorable. That being said, I would also have no issues paying for her to get it fixed in a heartbeat as well, because, as much as I love it, I also want her to love herself and be happy with her own physical appearance. Exactly. I posted this on the base thread. Her teeth. She has practically perfect teeth with one just a little crooked. Anytime I make her laugh really hard, she'll cover her mouth because she's embarrassed. Have you ever heard of yiba? Some women intentionally have one tooth moved to be slightly off to be more attractive. That's what she has naturally. And it's perfection. My ex's top incisors were the tiniest bit long. I didn't notice. I just loved her smile so much. I can't imagine anyone had ever looked at her and thought her teeth were bucked. One day, she FaceTimes me to show off her new look. She had used a file to shave down her incisors so they were perfectly proportional to the rest of her teeth. There was nothing I could do. Give my approval. Because what's done was done. It looked great. Didn't detract from her appearance whatsoever. But one of her attributes I had fallen hard for was gone. She mentioned trying to shave off more, and I immediately cautioned her to not risk further damage to her enamel. Like I said, I had never specifically noticed her top incisors. As soon as she hung up, I looked at photos of us and was overwhelmed with a sense of loss and sadness. I would never see that smile again. My ex had messed with perfection, so I feel you.
Story 6.
Her stretch marks, and extra skin from her weight loss. Some of the larger marks are red, but they look badass to me, like she fought someone or something. And the extra skin just makes her extra soft. Like the parts with extra skin are some of my favorites. It's so ducking soft. Edit. Forgot to mention, she still wants to lose a bit of weight, and eventually remove the loose skin, especially if she gets a breast reduction one day. Totally fine by me. It's her body. Doesn't bother me. I'm gonna marry her one day anyway. Hip dips, cellulite, stretch marks, extra skin, and all. She's drop-dead gorgeous and nothing will change that for me. She's seriously the most beautiful thing I've ever looked at. And she wants to date me. Fine by me. Same. Wife lost close to 100 pounds last year. And I have so much admiration and respect for her journey. It's amazing to see her progress etched on her body. But she always is pointing it out in a negative light. She doesn't regret improving her health. And she says she isn't self-conscious. But I know she wouldn't say anything if it didn't bug her a little bit. It's a badge of honor. A warrior's reward in my opinion. I just wish she would see it that way too.
Story 7.
My wife talks about how she got kicked out of choir in high school because she can't sing. And she can't carry a tune in a bucket to save her life. But I love hearing her sing her favorite songs. When she gets so excited that she can't hold it back, I could listen to her sing all day. Meanwhile, I've been told most of my life that I have a beautiful voice. But my ex yelled at me because my harmonies weren't good when I was singing along to the radio in my car during a 5-hour drive. One of the last straws that broke the camel's back in that relationship. And I was self-conscious about harmonizing for years after that. There's a reason the person you're talking about is your wife, and the person I'm taking about is my ex.